Okay, ladies and gentlemen, a mere 48 hours ago, I made a video and in it I said this. I wouldn't have a problem with a female pilot if she was well trained. What I would have a problem with is someone getting given the job just because they've got a set of threepenny bits. I mean, do you think that couldn't happen? There you go. And as if by magic, the angry augur, the vicious visionary, was proved right when he woke up and saw Elon Musk tweeting this today. Do you want to fly in an airplane where they prioritise DEI hiring over your safety? That is actually happening. There you go. Who could have thunk it? So today, we're going to go through a series of tweets that explains why if you don't want to get onto an aircraft piloted by a partially sighted woman wearing boxing gloves, you're a bad person. Right then, this is brilliant. I've talked about firefighters and coppers and paramedics not being qualified. Never did I imagine the person flying a 200-ton piece of steel flying at 800 miles an hour wouldn't have the first clue what they were doing, but here we are. Let's have a look at Boeing and DEI. Boeing's corporate filings with the SEC reveal that in the beginning of 2022, the annual bonus plan to reward CEO and executives for increasing profit and prioritising safety was changed to reward them if they hit DEI targets. There you go, safety. Who cares about safety? As long as there's a lesbian piloting the plane, everything will be tickety-boo. Up to 40% of executives' potential pay is in that annual incentive pay programme, which is tied to hitting DEI targets. For those just catching on, DEI doesn't have anything to do with aircraft manufacturing or safety. Yes, it does, because if a welder from Mozambique welds two plates together, they are definitely tougher than some pasty ginnock from Hartlepool who, merely went to welding school for a few years and, did some basic schooling and learned how to do ultrasonic testing and all of those things that are related to welding. No, the tensile strength of steel plates welded together is hugely affected by how foreign the welder is and how much time he spent on the tanning tubes. Boeing didn't just mandate DEI at Boeing, it also prioritised ESG and DEI in their supply chain, as with ESG agendas, which suggests they didn't look for the best suppliers on quality and safety on objective metrics, but focused on meeting their ESG goals instead. Right, so you need to get an aircraft out the door pronto, you need to make sure that all the tools you're using were properly calibrated by a trustworthy supplier. Should you go with option A, the local company down the street that you've worked with for 30 years that always provides you a timely service with tools calibrated by a trustworthy and reliable calibration laboratory? Or, hear me out here, a startup company created by two human sausages that have still got Velcro shoes, but both happen to be Asian and like scissoring each other. Who are you going to pick? Well, if you're the Boeing CEO, it's obviously option B. I don't care about product safety, I just want to know, is that company owned by a woman with very calloused fanny lips? The annual incentive bonus tied to DEI targets is more than the base salary for the CEO and CFO. It is equal to the salary for the chief legal officer. These are perverse incentives for ideological projects that at best water down Boeing's mission, building safe aircraft. At best, water it down. At worst, wrap the plane round a mountainside at 800 miles an hour. It's amazing. That story is amazing. And I will put a link to that tweet in the comments for you to peruse at your leisure. But let me know what you think about all that. Let me know. If you were in the departure lounge at Heathrow Airport and you looked out the window and you saw the aeronautical equivalent of chitty chitty bang bang on the tarmac, right? Rocking up like that. Pissing oil all over the runway, and then best of all, the baggage handlers are all swarthy bearded men loading on a collection of oddly misshapen, hissing luggage that looks unusually heavy for its size, and the pilot and the co-pilot are holding hands and one of them's got eyes like a shithouse rat. Would you be happy getting on that plane? I'm just putting it out there. Answers on a postcard. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that story, it made me laugh. I was crying laughing reading that. And my only advice to you, ladies and gentlemen, is quite simply this. Pack your bags, buy a diesel van and a caravan, and get yourself to Redcar on a camping trip this year. Right? Do not get on a plane. Redcar's alright. It's in the northeast of England. I mean, I'll prove it. Hang on. Housing in Redcar, most dangerous, most crimes. Hartlepool, Stockton, Middlesbrough. Record, sex offences, criminal damage, arson, and violence against the person. Okay, plan C. Have a tea party in the back garden. Alright, enjoy yourselves. Thanks for viewing. Leave me a comment if you disagree and would love to get on a plane with Bill Cosby and a thing that looks like Whoopi Goldberg but has a hair lip. Tell me in the comments if it doesn't bother you at all. And I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for tuning in. See you all very soon. Cheers.